Pasadena Star News and a number of local organizations to bring you a citywide candidates forum next Wednesday, February 23rd at Cleveland Elementary, starting at 6 p.m. Star News editor Frank Girardot is here live to tell us what you can expect. Thanks for going on camera with us, Frank.
Sure, thanks for having me. It's great doing live TV.
Well, and you're going to be live next week with the candidates.
Yeah, fun. What
can you tell us? So let's start with District 4 that has the most number of candidates going after Steve Haderline's job.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt, but I assume that what we'll see is a runoff probably in April. Having 4 candidates in a race, and a race that's where everybody's so close together as far as their opinions on stuff. We can guess that the top 2 are going to move on, and we probably won't see a representative there till April, maybe seated in May.
Okay, so you don't see a front runner in that?
No, I sure don't, not yet.
Okay, and maybe you can't call that, huh?
Well, I'm not good at calling elections. I tried my hand at horse racing too, and I'm not very good at that.
All right, we'll keep you away from Sehnita then, huh?
Yeah.
Well, and so how about District 1
with Jackie and
Jackie, the incumbent? Does James Smith, does he stand a chance?
Well, you know, James Smith came out with a good play. The idea that you know, he could, you know, somehow play to the Latino voters up there certainly was I think a strategic move on his part. You know, Jackie has done one heck of a job as a city councilwoman, and I think that as with any incumbent, she's going to be pretty tough to beat.
All right. Well, they're both, you know, getting endorsements from Latino leaders. Do you think with James, Ramon Miramontes has endorsed him, but what do you think about the eating their young comment? Do you think that's going to hurt him?
The comments like that are always tough, and the thing, I'd rather say something positive. The thing I've noticed is that Jackie is out, going door to door, and talking to residents in the community, and I think that's where the strength is. And when the candidates, not just in District 1, but even more in District 6, have been focused on a lot of negative stuff. I really think that makes people have a bad taste in their mouth about city politics. And there's a lot of very important issues that this city council needs to consider. Certainly the crime that we've witnessed this weekend, an impossible retaliation down in Pasadena yesterday for the shooting of Brandon Jackson in Altadena. Is not good. That needs to be addressed. The local hiring that you talked about earlier in the show is you know, a bubbling issue that the whole council needs to consider, and to focus on whether or not somebody sends a mean mailer or says a mean thing sort of distracts from the real issues that the community faces. Yeah,
just really quickly with District 6, you've hit upon it a little bit. They're both really heavily campaigning in this. Why hasn't Neighbor attended some of the candidates forums?
Well, I don't know, but she will be attending our forum.
Oh, well, that's good.
She's given me her word that she'll be there. And
that's one of the questions I had for you.
I'm happy to say that she'll be there and we can talk.
Okay. Well, what about the school board? What can you tell us quickly about that?
Well, you know, gosh, whoops, I just screwed my microphone.
You're okay.
I apologize. The school board election is pretty interesting, and there's a lot of important things that they all need to consider, including going to a district election, as well as school closures, again, in Altadena. There's so many things on the plate here. Teacher layoffs, et cetera, and I think it's important that these candidates exactly say where they stand on these issues. The school closures thing is just so disruptive.
Absolutely.
That it's very important in the community.
Absolutely. Well, there's a lot of issues here with Pasadena and the schools, and we just don't have enough time to discuss it here, but the Candidates Forum, you'll have some more questions for them, and that's next Wednesday, February 23rd at 6 p.m. And that's at Cleveland Elementary School. So thanks for being here, Frank. And,
thanks for having me.
We'll
I enjoyed this.
Okay,
this was great.
Well, come back again.
Anytime.
Okay, great.
I'm always available.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.